This is Xiaowen. I'm at Alto Digital. As you can see, this is just like the last video. So this is our second week of our diploma tasting, and this week we are going to the Pinot Gris or Pinot Grigio in Italian. Today we have 2 Pinot Grigio from Italy. I think probably because we are here in Italy and we would like to try more, and it's easy to find it here as well. And the other one from Alsace. The recommendation is actually we need to find the Grand Cru, but really difficult to find the Grand Cru we need. So we decided to, just go for Alsace Pinot Gris. And each week I would like to have this video tasting notes or the video learning journey to help me understand better, and also to share the journey with anyone who is interested in what it's like to do an online course for diploma. Okay, so let's start. The first one we decided to taste is this Pinot Grigio 2018 from Alto Adige. Today we are very lucky because we have very experienced tutor to lead us through the journey. We have more guidance this time, and so she advised us at the very beginning of the tasting to arrange the tasting sequence. We want simple ones first, then go to more complex ones, or like the young one first, then go to like the aged ones. Because on the nose is something really fresh. You feel like the primary note with all this lime green apple to define, so this is simple, young one. So that's why we taste it first. Okay, on the palate, so it's dry with medium plus acidity. So the acidity is quite distinctive. Very simple Pinot Grigio. I would say it's really enjoyable because with all these very distinctive primary notes, I can taste something really fresh, and there isn't much like oak taste to it. But based on the technical sheet, it's actually saying there is an old cask aging, but because it's a cask, big cask, so we wouldn't taste any oaky notes. And it's aging on lees for 6 months according to the technical sheet, but we didn't taste that, so it's like something in the winemaking technique, but you don't detect it inside of the wines. It's not really good for aging because there is not much fruity notes will develop into something more in the future. And so it's something we can enjoy it now because it's fresh, it's refreshing, and it has a good representative of Pinot Grigio. Okay, let's move on to the second one. Unfortunately, this Alsace Pinot Gris is actually corks. This really helped me to understand what really cork is. My friend in tasting group, Zoe said, so you can taste the perfume, a cheap perfume from an old lady. Since it's corks and there's not really much flavor to describe about except this strong perfume. So we decided, so let's just put down its corks and we don't need to taste it. Alright, so let's go on to the third one. The third one is also another Pinot Grigio from Alto Adige. So it's the same as the first one, but they are some other more in depth to it, because on the nose we found something related to the malolactic fermentation. So what does that taste like? From a green apple acid to a yogurt acid, described as sour cream or yogurt. Nose you found baked apple. Baked apple is actually primary note, so I thought it was tertiary note because it's something you develop along with aging, but actually it's not. So that's a good way to learn. And also there is some wild peach, a little bit floral note, so which you can say is much more complex than the first one. Palate is high acidity and with medium plus body and medium plus alcohol. The reason it's not really good for aging is it has some potential there, but the thing is, along with the time, the acidity will stay. But because on the palate, I didn't detect any this kind of primary notes turning into something dry or something bigger than that. So that potential, we didn't see the progression. So maybe in the future it wouldn't turn it to that direction anyway. It's really good to drink now. So the range of complexity is quite impressive. So that's that's it. That's the second week of our diploma tasting, and stay tuned for more. Ciao, ciao.